Coming up, I'm going to show you the fastest, the most simplest way to become an iOS developer. Stay tuned. What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com. Now, normally we talk about the marketing strategies that you need to grow your app downloads and your revenues. But today, I wanted to switch it up a little bit and talk to the person out there who may not be a coder, but still wants to learn how to develop his or her own iOS app. This is the exact strategy that I used back in 2011 that got me started in the app space, and I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for this simple process. So shall we get started? Let's go. Step one, whether it's Swift, React Native, or Flutter, pick a programming language that you can fully grasp. Now, for me, I couldn't learn Objective-C. It was way over my head. But I came across this platform that allowed me to develop on Android and iOS. Me, with my computer science minor in college, I understood PHP, I understood HTML. So JavaScript was very easy for me to pick up. And that allowed me to get started. So really, just pick a language. They're all popular out there. There are companies out there who need a developer like yourself, no matter whether it's Flutter, React Native, or any of that stuff, okay? Most people won't care. So pick a language that you understand. Now, step two, this is the trick. This is the hack. Are you ready for it? Start with sample code. For me, I found a photo gallery template that I used to modify into a flashcard app, right? I did all the voiceovers, I did all the graphics, I did everything in the app. But starting with that photo gallery app allowed me to really understand the code and learn faster versus starting from the ground up with 0 lines of code. I was just able to modify an existing code, learn how they were already doing it, all these little swipe gestures, figure out what the tap gesture is, all that jazz, and then launch that app, which subsequently generated 500,000 downloads and allowed me to build a children's app portfolio that I later sold. But without starting from that code base, I wouldn't have been able to build my second, third, fourth app. And those apps, I started with 0 lines of code, right? I started all on my own. So that's the trick. All right, let me show you some examples here. Whether you're starting in Flutter, okay? You can see Flutter, beautiful apps that you can build within Flutter. Google owns them. So, all right. If you go at the very bottom and you can learn, right? Like Flutter does a great job how to build your own Flutter slide puzzle. You can do that, right? So you can read all the documentations, but here's what you go. Samples. All right, I'm already here. So I'm going to go to the samples. And then you can find this slide puzzle code. And you can start with that, right? Maybe it's maybe you want to modify it and change it up. Maybe you just want to keep it as is. But having that sample code allows you to fully understand what they're doing here, what they're doing there, all the mechanics of that programming language. Now, let's take a look at Swift. As you can see, Swift has all these samples using an app called Swift Playgrounds. Now, you can get that on iPad or Xcode, so super easy. And then you can download here. And so Apple has done a great job of making it easy for you to learn Swift. And again, they have sample apps right here that you can check out to then modify it, make it your own, change a few parameters here and there, and then launch it. And then you're off and running. The last resource that I want to point you guys is a website called Codecanyon.net. I love this. It's part of the Envato family, okay? You want to go to Codecanyon.net, go under code. I went under mobile and I clicked iOS. Now, if you want to do Android, you can do Android as well. Here, you have all sorts of templates that you can start off with. You have this retro race game. You could probably find a Flappy Bird on there. You have this money manager app. And so if you're trying to build a budgeting app, which is very popular as a first app for most people, I found you can do that using this code. Again, start with something that's already built, modify it, and then get started. And your second, third app, you can start from the ground up. 0 lines of code. It could 100% be you. But for your very first app, start with something that already exists, okay? Here, you can look through all the different templates. I'll go through a few more. You have this relax and sleep. You have NFTs, all this stuff in here, and you can find whatever your heart desires. Now, if you wanted to look for Flutter templates, you can also do that on Codecanyon. So here it is, the Flutter templates right here. You have a Tinder-like dating app. You want to build a dating app? Great, do that. VPN app. Those are very popular. Let's see, a weather app, right? And Flutter's cross-platform, so you can have iOS and Android. And then you have a workout app. So again, whatever your heart desires, you can find out there on the internet. But the trick is, one, to summarize, find the programming language that you actually can understand, all right, especially as a non-coder like myself. And step two, start with a template. That allows you to really learn a lot faster than starting from the ground up. Every programming language is going to teach you how to build a Hello World app, right? Super simple. But beyond that, that's easy. Beyond some of that functionality, if you want to get into some tricky functions and some animations and some cool things, well, starting with the template allows you to see how they're already doing it and modify it to your own needs. All right, hope you like the switch up. Again, subscribe to this channel if you want to learn some of those strategies to grow your downloads after you launch your first app. And if you want to learn more about us and what we do, we'll go check out appmasters.com. All right, I'll see you on the next episode.